My name is Princess Aurora. I am the daughter of King Frederick.
In the magical kingdom of Glitterland, there lived a proud princess named Aurora. She was the daughter of King Frederick and Queen Isabella, and she lived in a grand castle that shimmered in the sunlight. Aurora was known throughout the kingdom for her beauty and her grace, but she was also known for her pride. She would often boast about her royal status, beauty, and look down upon others whom she deemed unworthy. One day, as Aurora was taking a stroll through the royal gardens, she stumbled upon a small hedgehog named Harold. Harold was no ordinary hedgehog. He was wise and kind, with a heart as pure as gold.
Hello, Princess Aurora.
Harold greeted with a gentle smile. Aurora wrinkled her nose in disgust.
What are you doing here, you filthy creature? This garden is meant for royalty, not for lowly animals like you.
Harold was taken aback by Aurora's words, but he remained calm.
I apologize if I have intruded, Your Highness. I was merely enjoying the beauty of your garden.
Aurora scoffed.
Beauty this garden pales in comparison to my beauty. Nothing in this kingdom can match my splendor.
Harold nodded, understanding that Aurora's pride blinded her to the true beauty around her.
Perhaps, Your Highness, but true beauty lies not in outward appearances, but in kindness and humility.
Aurora rolled her eyes.
Enough of your nonsense, hedgehog. I have better things to do than listen to the ramblings of a commoner like you.
With that, Aurora turned on her heel and walked away, leaving Harold alone in the garden. But despite her dismissal, Harold couldn't help but feel sorry for the princess. He knew that her pride would only lead to loneliness and sorrow. As days passed, Aurora's pride only grew stronger. She would spend hours admiring herself in the mirror and boasting about her royal lineage to anyone who would listen. But no matter how much she tried to convince herself of her greatness, there was always a lingering emptiness in her heart. One evening, as Aurora sat alone in her chambers, she heard a soft knock on her door. Curious, she opened it to find Harold standing outside.
What do you want, hedgehog?
Aurora snapped. Harold bowed his head respectfully. I have come to offer you a gift, Princess Aurora.
A gift?
Aurora repeated, intrigued. Despite herself, Harold nodded and reached into his bag, pulling out a small mirror. But this was no ordinary mirror. It was enchanted with magic that could reveal the true beauty within a person's heart.
Take a look, Your Highness.
Harold said, holding out the mirror for Aurora to see. Reluctantly, Aurora took the mirror and peered into it. At first, all she saw was her reflection, but as she looked closer, she saw something else. She saw the emptiness in her eyes, the loneliness in her heart, and the ugliness of her pride. Tears welled up in Aurora's eyes as she realized the truth.
I am not as beautiful as I thought, am I?
Harold shook his head sympathetically.
True beauty comes from within, Princess. It is not found in riches or royal titles, but in kindness, humility, and love.
Aurora nodded, feeling a weight lift off her shoulders.
Thank you, Harold. Thank you for showing me the error of my ways.
From that day on, Aurora vowed to change her ways. She no longer boasted about her royal status or looked down upon others. Instead, she treated everyone with kindness and respect, just as Harold had taught her. As for Harold, he became Aurora's closest friend and advisor, guiding her with his wisdom and his gentle heart. Together, they ruled the kingdom of Evergreen with compassion and humility, proving that true greatness lies not in pride, but in the love we share with others.